They just showed us these stingless bees called the Mariola bees. They're just floating here and they're so small. Okay, wait, we're gonna eat a termite right now because they're high in protein. Okay, I feel like one just jumped on me. If hiking, volcanoes, coffee, chocolate, monkeys, sloths, and epic waterfalls are on your Costa Rica bucket list, you have to visit this town. And in this video, I am going to share with you all of my best recommendations of where to stay, what to do, what you can skip, and what you cannot miss. Welcome to La Fortuna, Costa Rica. I'm staying at a Rainforest Resort here in Costa Rica in the Alajuela province, which is also home to the very special and famous town of La Fortuna. I'm staying here for 5 days and doing all of the activities and exploring these incredible jungles, so let's get into the video. If you're new here, my name is Emma, or the Urban Botanist, and on this channel, I love exploring planet Earth and teaching you more about this beautiful green world around us and hopefully inspiring you to engage with nature yourself. It goes without saying that Costa Rica is probably one of the best destinations for tourists who love to engage with nature. And in this video, I'm going to be bringing you along on my adventures. This is the most amazing boutique hotel that you can stay in La Fortuna. It's called Chachagua Rainforest Resort, and it is literally in the middle of a rainforest. So if you love wildlife and you want to have opportunities to spot so many different species literally at your doorstep, you have got to check this spot out. One thing that's been really cool about staying at this resort is how many different types of ecosystems and habitats that are here, because of course, the more habitats, the more opportunities to see wildlife. Okay, so we just checked into our room. It is so beautiful. I picked this spot because I knew I would have really easy access to spotting some amazing wildlife and seeing some really cool rainforest plants. So I just showered. I'm going to get dressed to go and meet one of the guides here who actually works for the hotel. They have a full staff of people who are here to help you see stuff that you otherwise wouldn't see. So I'm going to go on a little nature walk. I'm going to do some solo walks. I'm sure this will be one of many walks that I end up doing. But yeah, I'm going to get changed. I'm going to get all of my stuff charged, ready to go, and head out to see if I can find some cool plants and some cool bugs. I love coming to Costa Rica because of the biodiversity. Honestly, this is a place that you can come if you have big dreams of seeing monkeys and sloths and butterflies and lizards and all of the things, and truly check off all of those boxes, especially if you're coming to the Alajuela province, which is where I am right now. A very popular tourist spot here is La Fortuna or Arenal. I love coming to this area because I feel like it is just so authentic, so untouched, and the nature is just bursting with biodiversity. So yeah, I'm gonna get packed and I'm going to head out to explore. Okay, I just spotted the most beautiful flower literally growing out of the ground. It's just behind me here, and I'm pretty sure it's a type of passiflora. There are a lot of different varieties of passiflora. I've never seen an orange one, but they are very well known for lots and lots of different medicinal healing properties. And honestly, just look at this flower. It is absolutely stunning. Costa Ricans will boil the leaf of this plant and apply it onto sore joints or muscles for pain relief. And it's also well known to be able to place simply on top of your head to relieve headaches. How cool is that? This is the Saba Tree. It is over 200 years old, and leafcutter ants will actually travel about 3.5 kilometers up the side of this tree. It is just incredible. This is a bamboo tree, which is obviously invasive in Costa Rica as it is a plant that is native to Asia. But what's interesting about bamboo here in Costa Rica is naturally it is not quite as resilient to grow in this ecosystem. The trunk of the bamboo stalks is not as strong as it would be in Southeast Asia due to the constant humidity because, of course, in Asia there are 4 more distinct seasons where in Costa Rica there isn't. And an interesting thing that I just learned about bamboo is that the roots take 5 years to develop before it even starts sending up shoots, which honestly makes sense to me because the plant is so heavy that it requires really strong roots to help hold it up. This is Ruben and Nenny, and they both work here at Chachagua Rainforest Resort, and their job is literally to walk around the resort and find epic animals to show the tourists, to show the gringos, right? It's a pretty awesome job.
It's beautiful.
It's amazing. What are some of your favorite animals that you see here?
Around here, birds. There are so many birds, almost 320, 350 different type of birds. Migratories and non-migratory birds.
Amazing, amazing.
And then a lot of different type of frogs, maybe snakes or insects or sloths and monkeys around. Yeah.
And Ruben, you're the sloth expert. Tell us a little bit more about the 2 species of sloths that are here in Costa Rica.
Well, in Costa Rica, we only have the 2-toed sloth and the 3-toed sloth that they belong to different groups. They are divided, one has 3-toed sloth that it belongs to a group that is called Bradypus, and the 2-toed sloth belongs to a group that is called Coloepus.
Oh, okay. Which one's bigger, the 3-toed or the small toe or the 2-toed?
The 3-toed sloth is the bigger one.
Okay.
And the way that you can tell them is usually by color. The 3-toed sloth will be greener because the algae that it grows on his fern, and the 2-toed sloth it will be a little bit more brown.
Yeah.
And it has like a little piggy.
A little pig nose.
That's the best way to tell them.
Oh wow, they have a full forest of banana trees. And actually I just recently learned that banana trees are not trees, but they're considered herbaceous plants, meaning that if you cut one down, one right beside it will grow again. The inside of the trunk is very layered, as you can see here, and the plant really just grows underground. So you see these forests of banana trees and really they're just super big herbs. This behind me is the cassava plant, which is another real classic food that Costa Ricans eat. Essentially, they harvest the root of the cassava. It's a very easy plant to grow. And of course, it's very fibrous, it fills you up, so it's a very popular food to grow and eat here. Organic cane sugar is what I actually use to bake at home, as I'm obviously always trying to avoid highly processed foods, and it's really cool just seeing how it naturally grows here. Our guide Ruben was telling us how being a sugarcane farmer is one of the most difficult jobs here in Costa Rica. The actual stalks of the sugarcane weigh a lot, and they're really sharp and can cut your skin. And each sugarcane trunk is made up of 75 to 80% liquid, which apparently we're about to taste right now. Okay, I'm going to try the sugar cane, and they put a little bit of local orange juice in there too, or maybe it's lemon juice, but I could drink a whole jug of this. Wow, that is so good. Okay, wait, we're gonna eat a termite right now because they're high in protein.
Scrub it a little bit.
Wait, you scratch it a little, okay.
So you grab one.
Okay, show me how it's done.
They don't bite, they don't stink. So you put it right in the middle of your fingers, and bite it with your teeth. They don't taste like anything.
Okay, do you want me to go first? Apparently they're really high in protein and have like a lemony or peppery taste. Okay, I'm gonna dive in, let's go. Okay, I feel like one just jumped on me. Tastes like a termite. So we just wrapped up a nice little hike, and now we are doing another necessary thing that you absolutely have to do if you are coming to inland Costa Rica, because the coast, you can't really do this, and that is a coffee and chocolate tour. This tour cost $46 USD per person and was about 2.5 hours spent learning about coffee and cacao, the wheel of over 100 different tasting attributes, and how beans are picked, processed, and roasted. I had what was probably the freshest cup of coffee of my life, and really seeing the entire process from bean to cup. The cacao portion of the tour was equally interesting and delicious. We got to taste all these different strengths of cacao, including 50, 70, and even 90% of cacao. We also had some hot chocolate. It was so good. Oh my God. Well, that was an absolutely epic nature walk. I feel like I saw so much. And this is gonna be a long day because it's only 4 o'clock and in 3 more hours, I'm going out on a night hike, which is something that you definitely cannot come to Costa Rica and not do. Because there are just so many different species of animals that are nocturnal, you can actually end up seeing a lot more stuff at night. So I'm gonna head back to my room, have a little bit of a break, and then be back out on the trail at dusk. And in my opinion, that's when the jungle really comes alive. Okay, we are ready for a night hike. I'm going with long pants to avoid as many mosquito bites as possible. Okay, I got my torch, my flashlight. We're ready to go. We saw so many different species of frogs on this hike, but the highlight was definitely the largest species of ant in Costa Rica with arguably the most painful insect bite on the planet, and that was the bullet ant. Wow! Oh my God, that's amazing. Whoa! Yeah, I'm not coming any closer. Whoa! We also saw lots of other cool insects like a stick bug and even a tiny praying mantis. We just found a snake. Wow, what kind of snake is it? Well guys, that concludes my time here in La Fortuna in Alajuela province of Costa Rica. I think definitely my highlight was seeing bullet ants for the first time. I really just cannot believe how big they were, like the size of their mandibles, how massive they are. Anyways, I hope that this video has inspired you to maybe plan your next insect, bird, or plant expedition to Costa Rica. This is definitely the best spot to come if you love all things nature. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I am at The Urban Botanist, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.